A bad gym trainer not only wastes your money, but also your time. Weeks, months, and sometimes even years worth of your precious progress. I'm a certified strength and conditioning specialist, and in this video, I'll give you 8 specific red flags that no one tells you. So keep watching. Red flag number 1. Your coach does not take the time to do any sort of specific assessment or ask questions. A good coach should be doing some sort of assessment, looking at your movement patterns, a basic screening, looking at your mobility, your injury history, stuff like that. They should be asking specific questions about your training history, medical conditions, your likes and dislikes when it comes to training, your schedule, your short-term and long-term goals. They need to get right into it so that they can plan accordingly and get you to your goals. Red flag number 2. Your trainer scrolls on their phone during the session or talks in the middle of your set. Well, that's quite simply unprofessional. They shouldn't be doing that. Red flag number 3. Your trainer tries to sell you supplements with false promises or tries to sell you his personal training services with unrealistic expectations. Anyone that tries to do this is quite honestly just trying to take advantage of you. You should know better. Don't fall for this. Red flag number 4. Your trainer tries to give you unsolicited medical advice or specific nutrition advice. No trainer is qualified to be giving you medical advice unless they have a degree in it or any sort of valid certification that makes them qualified to teach you about stuff like that. So be smart, know what information to take from whom and what information not to take from someone. Red flag number 5. Your trainer does not have a proper periodized plan in mind and they're just giving you exercises on the spot. They might be giving you some sort of random body part splits. Hey, today is chest day, so let's just go do bench press. Today is leg day, let's just do some squats. It does not work like that. You need to have a specific plan. You need to put the time to create a plan that is curated to your specific needs. If they don't do that, it's just lazy and unprofessional. If their idea of training is just rinse, recycle, repeat the same exercises over and over again to hop onto fancy fitness trends and do exercises that might be entertaining, that's not the way to train. You need to have a specific plan in mind. It's okay to change things on the go when the situation demands it, like you don't have access to specific equipment, you're short on time, or you had some sort of a minor niggle or injury that requires the trainer to change plan on the go. That's fine, but they need to come in with a plan and a specific purpose and direction. If they're not doing that, they're quite honestly just cheating you. Anybody can string together a bunch of random exercises that's entertaining and feels like a hard workout. But that's not what real training is. Real training is sticking to the basics, doing the boring, bland stuff over and over again, and being consistent with it so that you get results in the long term. Red flag number 6. Your trainer pretends to know it all and does not really have answers to every specific question that you have about the training plan. If your trainer really did their homework, they will be able to explain every aspect of their training program. Any questions that you have, they have a reasoning behind it. They have thought about it. They have planned for it. But if they can't do it, that shows that they didn't really do their homework. And at times when you ask somebody a question and they don't know the answer, a good honest coach would quite honestly just tell you, I don't know, but I'm going to find out what the answer is and get back to you. That's the respectable thing to do, rather than just lying to your client's face and telling them, yeah, actually this is the way it is, and making up some random bullshit answer which actually isn't true. If you don't know something, just admit that you don't. It doesn't make you any lesser of a person. You don't have to save face and lie to your client. Be honest and keep their best interests in your mind at all times. Red flag number 7. Your trainer thinks there's just one right way to train. They have the philosophy of go hard or go home, no pain, no gain. That doesn't work for everyone. As humans, we all are different. We have different motivations, different goals, and different ways of functioning. As a coach, you need to be smart. You need to understand what your client needs and what's the right way to approach it for them. So that's something you need to keep in mind. I might not like powerlifting. I might not like calisthenics. I might not like yoga. But if my client wants it, I sure as hell I'm going to prioritize that. That's something you need to look out for in a good coach. Red flag number 8. This is something your coach needs to do each and every single time you have a workout session with them. When you walk into the gym, they need to ask you a preset questions of how your sleep was, what your recovery is like, what your nutrition and hydration status is, if you have any change in your schedule, if you're stressed, If your workload is high outside of training, all those things will guide them into making decisions about the training program. You can't always go by the book and be like, hey, this is what I planned and this is exactly what my client is going to do. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes life gets in the way. You're not in the right condition to train. You might have to make changes and you have to account for all those variables, which makes us human. A good coach will always do that. A bad coach will ignore all of that and then just expect that you go through the session no matter what. And to build upon that, a good coach will also track your progress from week to week. Make sure that you're loading sensibly and progressing well over time in a planned and systematic manner. A bad coach just makes the plan, just takes you through the session and expects for magic to happen. Lack of knowledge or experience in a coach is excusable as long as their heart is in the right place and they're doing their best to improve. We are humans, that's all that we can do after all. But these red flags are definitely not okay. The next most important thing for you to learn is how hard you should train, and this video right here will teach you exactly how to nail that down. So until next time, take care, stay hungry.